Hey, what's good, everybody? I hope you are having a great day so far, and and are as psyched as myself as the summer is right around the corner. The days are getting warmer. Sure, we might get a little bit more rain at the moment, but regardless, I'm loving that time because it kind of just pushes me to go harder in the gym, knowing that the summer is right around the corner and I need to shred as much as possible. Now, this I would like to give you a disclaimer. This review that I'm going to do is not a fat burner review. It's going to be a capsule-based supplement, but it's more of a nootropic pre-workout in capsule form, I guess, because that's another thing that everybody like, hey, that has, if it's a pill, it has to be a fat burner. I'm like, but if you read the label, it doesn't have any fat burner properties, so like you can't call it a fat burner. So for me, I'm just gonna go right ahead and say it's a pre-workout pill. All right, guys, so let's get into the NutriFitt CODEX Advanced Nootropic. Look at this label. They did like a clear coat in the back. Same thing, gloss finish with the 3D pop. And we have these little, I think we have a brain right here, like just bursting, and like a guy over here wilding out. But excuse me, regardless, it is a great label. And as you can hear, it's capsules, and these are actually pretty dope because I haven't tried blue capsules in a while. I think the last blue capsules I've taken were the Nemesis by Centurion Labs because they were blue. I think that was like a pump formula nootropic, but this one they went hard and they color coded again. It's a blue pill, royal blue, matches the shirt. Now let's move on to the supplement facts. Now we are getting serving size 3 capsules, and there are 30 servings per container. So we're getting a total of 90 capsules. So you have potentially for a full month of workouts. Now let's get into the first portion of the ingredient profile. We're getting some niacin at 25 milligrams. We're getting some vitamin B6 at 20 milligrams. We're getting some vitamin B12 at 130 micrograms. And following that, we are getting some NeuroCo, which is trademark name for DMAE, which is a focus slash nootropic ingredient. DMAE bicitrate, alpha GPC, one of my favorite. I would say the favorite focus ingredient because it's like right there with lion's mate because of the way that you can just focus, and also it has a little bit of the nootropic hit as well. And we're getting that at 500 milligrams. Following that, we're getting some lion's mane mushroom extract at 500 milligrams. So they're stacking up the ingredients, man. And then we are getting some phenyline, excuse me, at 500 milligrams. We're getting some caffeine anhydrous. Says C2 caffeine citrate, and it says at 125 milligrams, but it yields 100 milligrams of pure caffeine. And that's another thing I do like. What I didn't mention in the other review was that this is more of a disclosed label, like with NutriFitt when they do their supplements. And the reason why I say that is because it says 125 milligrams of caffeine, but the yield they put it here as 100. So then you don't potentially harm yourself by taking an additional capsule without knowing, or maybe taking a little less just because you think that additional 25 is there. Maybe your tolerance would be a little bit lower than that. So that's something that I just had to throw in there because I love seeing that in a label. And when a company does that, I can trust it more and trust the company more when it comes to trying out any supplements, even if it's a protein. All right, so coming back to this ingredient profile, we are getting some gula cola at 120 milligrams. I'm not sure what that is, but I believe it has to be a nootropic. Haven't heard a company use it, but if it's in here, it must work, or at least stack and help with the nootropic vibe more than anything. All right, so the next ingredient we are getting in here is some Neuro Rush coffee Arabica fruit extract at 100 milligrams. And following that, we're getting some subroxy, which is Indian truffle tree, um, at 100 milligrams, and we're getting some PQQ at 20 milligrams. And the last ingredient in here is some huperzine A extract at 150 micrograms. So yeah, that is the entire ingredient profile. And what an ingredient profile for this Codex Advanced Nootropic. So let's jump into the experience on the Codex Advanced Nootropic by NutriFitt. And I tried this already 5 times on the full dose, which is 3 capsules. And I tried it twice with 2 capsules just to see the variation, just because I know it's a nootropic. And also, 2 capsules is 200 milligrams of caffeine, and three would be 300. So for me, lower caffeine is always good, just because I know 200 milligrams of caffeine, especially when it's in pill form, it can get me going. So I know 3 will have me flying. So when it came down to taking it at the full serving at the 3 capsule dose, I honestly felt the effects, like, kick in between the first 15 minutes. But that focus that you get, man, within that 15 to 20 minutes is ridiculous, man. You get this crazy, like, imagine you're getting to the gym and just stretching on the back roller. I know I just use it for the back, the roller, but I know somebody, like other people, use it for the body. But that roller, and then once you start getting up, I thought, like, how when you get up too fast, you get like a little, you start getting a little dizzy. No, but I got like a nootropic hit as soon as I got up, so I had to be like going into that 20-minute time frame, and I was like, whoa, that's I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling like a little lifted. And then I start walking. I'm like, okay, now the energy is flowing. My eyes are popping out a little bit more. So it was more of a hit, or like a mental nootropic hit, comparing it to the symbiote. Because the symbiote is more like energy, sweating more, and just fat burning ingredients more than anything. And you do get a little bit of the nootropic hit from the ride, but coming back to this Codex, this is just pure like nootropic heaven. Like, you're not gonna get to that point that you'd be like, oh, it's like euphoric, but you're teetering on that level, and you're like, oh man. And for me, I love nootropics. I love them more than DMHA hitters. I know some people are gonna talk shit afterwards, but leave it in the comments down below, because for me, I'd rather take a nootropic any day of the week than potentially, one of those listed ones, just because I know I can recover faster, at least mentally. So as I continued with my workouts, I felt like I was more like in a tropic bubble, but still was able to talk to people, was alert and everything. And I just felt good, way better than when I woke up in the morning. And I just felt like, the rest of the day was going to be good. And so as I continued to work out, once I hit the 45-minute time frame, I felt the full effects of the nootropics. I felt amazing. I didn't feel like it was too much, like I was too lifted or too in the clouds. Nah, I was feeling perfect. I felt like my day was going to be good, and I just flew by my workout, because it didn't feel like I had to go, like going hard was gonna affect me, or I was just gonna be like, hey, I don't really want to do it. No, I still did the workout, especially when it comes to legs. It was just the added boost that I needed. That's what I would say. So this Codex right here, man, they got another like fire label in their line of supplements, and I have nothing but good things to say when it comes to you just taking something that will just help you out in the gym mentally, and also it will help you throughout the day when you go and continue to go to work. um, you know Everybody's gonna notice you're cheerful, and you're just gonna have an amazing day. Now at the 2 capsule level, I would like to say the nootropic hit was a little less, and also the caffeine, I didn't feel like it was lacking, but it will be at a lower tier, because 2 capsules is 200 milligrams of caffeine. but don't expect that strong nootropic hit at 2 capsules. But that is the benefit of that. So in the sense that you can take the full serving at 3, or you could take 2 servings, and you still be good to go. 1 servings, I doubt it could do anything unless you're just gonna be like cleaning the house or whatever, doing some other stuff, or going out for like a quick jog, and you don't want to have too much caffeine in your system. Then potentially that's a good way to use this. But all around, guys, this was a great experience in the gym. We'll continue to again have this one on deck next to the Symbiote Fat Burner, and potentially you can alternate in the sense of fat burner like 2-3 days, then switch it up with this one and go back, and have fun. You could do whatever you want, and or just take the red or the blue pill. But if you watch the Matrix, it's gonna be don't do it, guys. But regardless, all jokes aside, if you guys love nootropics like myself, then you can head over to nutricartel.com and use my discount code WFS for 15% off your entire order. And also head over to nutrifit.com and see if they have any sales going for you to pick it up as well. I don't have a discount code like I said in the other video, but I will see if I speak with them, get in touch with them, and see how they like my reviews. So guys, the last thing I would like to ask you is if you have tried the CODEX Advanced Nootropic by NutriFitt, go to the comment sections down below, drop a comment, and if you haven't, let me know why. And potentially if you do pick one up, then let me know as well, because I do want to hear from everybody in the community, especially when it's about the supplement that I'm talking about, and whatever. Let you guys know that if you do not like, for some reason, you do not like capsule form nootropics, then I would add over here a nootropic that you can try out. That's powder form, that will have the same amount of energy, or a little bit more, and maybe it's more in your liking. And also, I would like to add a video over here that YouTube will be recommending to you. So with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next supplement.